there are certain laws that, by the nature of things, become unenforceable.
Okay.
You cannot enforce them. And I think GIPC law has reached that status where its enforceability, cannot be realized. You see, when you go to the international level and enter into an agreement, the obligation is that those agreements, you must respect them in good faith. So this issue of the Nigerians have a legitimate...
Justice.
Yeah, Evans, like I was saying, the GIPC law stands no chance of survival. Not just because of ECOWAS, but there is even the African Continental Free Trade Agreement, which is coming.
Exactly.
So it is time we, as a people, agree with the reality that that mentality of closing in and then looking small in the face of the world must go away. ECOWAS,
but this is retail trade we are talking about.
Yes.
This is not big business. This is retail trade.
You see, the ECOWAS treaty itself started since 1979. That's where the protocol we are dealing with. And it has 3 phases. Phase 1 is to ensure free movement of persons. Phase 2 is to ensure residence. And the phase 3, which is establishment of business. We have cleared phase 1. We have cleared phase 2, at least on paper. And now we are at phase 3, which is, and each of them is supposed to take 5 years. So within 15 years from 1979 to now, we should have cleared this. So we're actually behind schedule. And those who even brought these ideas were the military leaders of old.
Yeah.
So if even under military regimes, people were able to look that far to suggest this, it would be
you think there's an inevitability about it?
I mean, we are not going anywhere with this GIPC law. And I think someone must be bold enough to step in and say that, look, let's repeal this law. But for me, the issue even goes beyond the GIPC law, because it appears, if you follow the trend, it appears was a justification for something else. Okay. The people started this, and we cannot separate this issue from the cross-border crimes that we are facing. We need to bring that coming to.
Let's go there, because it's fundamental to this.
Exactly.
That's right. So the climate currently fed that.
Yeah. So you will see, and the fact that people are attacking only Nigerians, but it's not only Nigerians who are in business in Ghana. There are Togolese who are masons, taking more jobs than even Nigerians. There are other people from other camps, Senegalese.
The Togolese taking masons,
artisanship, and nobody's attacking them. So the issue has...
In fact, the Ghanaians even celebrate. I must admit, I mean, recently, after several years of running to trouble with Ghanaian masons, when I found a Togolese mason, I said, I'm not going. I'm sticking there. It's a confession, seriously. I mean, yeah, but you made a very good point.
So the issue is not really about this. For me, my honest belief that it's not about this ECOWAS business. It's just a justification afterthought, after they have done the thing and then they needed to justify. Because someone said in one of the videos that they came saying that we are kidnappers, we should go away.
Yes.
So we need to go back to the cross-border, crime issue. Crime itself has so many dimensions. And I don't believe in the philosophy that if someone commits a crime, you should be interested in the person's nationality to be able to fight the crime. So I personally oppose these news items that said a Nigerian and 2 Ghanaians. The elements of a crime has nothing to do with nationality.
That's an area we'll interrogate by itself shortly. Because when we come to the Nigerian High Commission statement, that's what we interrogate. This is the media demonizing them. We'll see whether he's right in saying that. But by good point you made, we'll interrogate that shortly.
Yeah, so going forward, I think that on this trade issue, which we need to conclude, we don't need to belabor the point. Government is not enforcing it because government cannot enforce it. We are becoming more and more integrated. Look, sometimes we pretend this is something new. We have issues of people crossing to vote in Togo and coming to Ghana. And then that is legitimate because naturally we are one people. So what we are actually doing is to reset ourselves to the previous situation where a person can move all the way from Ivory Coast to Nigeria without having by following probably tribal connections and be able to do trade and business. So naturally we are people who receive people. We were able to receive people from Europe Europeans to come and trade with us, live with us to the extent that they even colonize us. Why are we pretending that we cannot accept our friends, our relatives from the other side of the border? So, but the solution to this, Evans, you see, when the Europeans started the European Union, they knew this problem. What did they do? They revamped awareness creation, as in education. If you go and you study in Europe, you will always have something to do with some EU. Before you come back, you will know something about EU. Ghana, in our law schools, law faculties, who cares about ECOWAS or whatnot? African Union, nobody cares about it. And so everything is just Ghana. So we end up producing even intellectuals who are not aware. We know everything about European Union, we know everything about the United States, we know everything about all the other, unions that we have, but zero on ECOWAS. So the mentality is still that we are Ghanaians, the Nigerians are not Ghanaians, Togolese are not Ghanaians. So until we face that fact and invest in that aspect of education, we will not get anywhere. So somebody should, are we saying that there's nobody in Kumasi to look straight into the eyes of these guys and tell them that, look, what you are doing is lawless? People are there. But the point is, the generality of the people still don't believe that a Nigerian is entitled to be in Ghana. A Ghanaian is entitled to be in Nigeria. The same people who are chasing Nigerians are working happily with Chinese, working happily with other European people.
It's true. But you make a very important point, and that's